That's right. Today's meeting focused a lot on things like fixing roads, finding the funding for doing it, as well as putting political differences aside in order to move Wisconsinites forward. I spoke to the executive director of the Transportation Development Association of Wisconsin to learn more about some of the challenges that lie ahead.
During this time of somewhat divisive politics, it's great to get a bunch of people in the room to talk about transportation, something we all rely on.
Local politicians and transportation experts gathered at Central Wisconsin Airport in Mosinee on Tuesday morning to discuss transportation achievements as well as challenges that still remain for the industry. Debbie Jackson is with the Transportation Development Association of Wisconsin and said it's always great to hear from experts on how to stretch dollars.
But they are constrained by their levy limits and they have other priorities. So the balancing of the maintenance of the roads versus the roads that need to be reconstructed is always a challenge.
Jackson also highlighted that some communities face issues not just on their actual roads, but beneath them as well.
So they're also working on how to remove their lead lines or upgrade their storm sewer. And so aging infrastructure is their main concern.
Another important topic Jackson touched on was public transportation, and that even in rural areas, it's still vital for strengthening Wisconsin's workforce.
It should be part of everyone's goal to provide adequate funding for public transportation, understanding for some people it's their only ride, but for others it is their choice.
And Jackson also said that one major hurdle to improving transportation is getting funding from both the federal and state level. And for that reason, today's meeting included discussions of how to avoid having to push some projects down the road in excess of 30 years.